Is coming up next here on FS1. Let's head over, check in with Colin. Hey, Colin, what is on the show today?
I know everybody's getting tired of the Patriots. Here's the most disheartening part of New England this year. That I'll tell you about next.
All right, Colin, thanks. Time for our final topic of the day. The Warriors have won the title in 3 of the last 4 years, but according to Magic Johnson, that doesn't make them the greatest team ever. Magic compared them to his Laker teams that won 5 titles in the 80s, saying, quote, "We dominated a whole decade." The Warriors haven't done that yet. So, Shannon, do you agree with Magic?
I do. I think it's going to take a little bit more, Skip. Now, it is very impressive considering how guys move around now with the free agency is, and guys want to be here, they want to be there. But Magic is absolutely right. Magic went to 9 finals in a 12-year span. So basically, Jordan Bulls, they went to 6 finals in the 90s. So I think the Warriors are going to have to do it for a little longer. Magic team has 6 60-win seasons. Jordan's had 5 60-win seasons. And right now, Steph Curry Warriors, they have 3 60-win seasons. So I agree with Magic. I think they're going to have to do it a little while longer. Skip, in order to be in the conversation, you're going to have to get at least 5 titles.
Yep.
You can't have 3 titles and say, okay. No, you got to get at least 5, at the bare minimum 5.
I got a kick out of this because I promise you, Magic Johnson believes he can have a hand in derailing the end of the Warriors dynasty that is threatening his Showtime dynasty now, because he's the one who can go get Anthony Davis or somebody next year, and then he can rebuild a Laker dynasty. That's why he said that.
To make sure they're not mentioned in that same breath.
Right.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Well, hey guys, Shannon, we held our own without you today, so
you know what?
Y'all miss me, though. Y'all miss me, did you say
I must admit, I'm getting tired of looking at your big head.
Make it a little smaller for tomorrow.
It's starting to expand even bigger now.
Skip, I enjoyed this. You and I think we held our own. Yeah, good times. Lakers face the Clippers tonight, but they'll be without LeBron again. He's been ruled out for the 18th straight game with his strained groin injury, despite the fact that Luke Walton said he looked good at practice yesterday. There are a lot of rumors going on in LA right now, from LeBron's health to Anthony Davis trade rumors, but the King did not clear up anything with his Instagram post yesterday. He posted this shot at practice with the caption, "Calm before the storm." Shannon, what is going on here?
Nothing. Just the calm before the storm. We know the storm is coming, Skip. You know it's coming. It's inevitable. Skip, I think we need to temper our expectations because we've never seen LeBron James injured for any significant amount of time. And so the expectations of him coming back in a week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, that was on us. The timetable was between 3 and 6 weeks. So he's going to be at the end, the very end of that timetable. I don't believe he's going to come back. You know, I have had to reassess even my own expectations of LeBron. I believe he comes back Tuesday, which will be exactly 6 weeks into this process. You have to be cautious. Sometimes you have to be overly cautious when you're dealing with a groin injury. You won't really know if it's 100% until he actually gets into the game. And you want to make sure he's as close to that, if not that, or above that. And plus, what is it going to hurt? I mean, the guy's gone to 8 straight finals. His body needs a rest. He will be fine. You know it's coming. It's inevitable. Inevitable. Webster defined inevitable, that which is bound to occur, the unavoidable.
Wow,
so when he,
I wouldn't know that if you hadn't looked it up for me. Wow.
Just so you know, Skip Bayless, I know you trying to coax him in there. I read your people be sending me what you tweeted.
So you're stalking my tweet.
No, ain't nobody. I'm not stalking. I'm not creeping on your social media posts. He's going to be back, and when he comes back, the Western Conference is on notice. I'm letting you know today that when LeBron James gets back, the Western Conference, other than Golden State, you're on notice. You're on notice. The King is coming.
So, LaShannon Sharp, you have put me on notice day after day after day after day after day. We come out here and you say, it's tomorrow. Better be ready. You're on notice. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting, and I see posts. I see caged angry lion one day, and then the next day I see calm before the storm. And I'm saying, what storm? Where? How? He keeps threatening to come back. and he doesn't come back. And he threatens,
that polar vortex
and he
is coming.
doesn't come back. Oh, he's the polar vortex now, right?
Yeah.
The embodiment of the polar vortex.
He's about to put a chill on the Western Conference.
Really? Well, he needs a shirt on in practice. He's going to get cold, right? He must be playing for the Skins in practice every day, right? Shirts against Skins? Because I don't know. He never has a shirt on. I don't know what's going on. But LaShannon Sharp, you need to explain to me the psyche of your man, LeWeird James, because this is getting LeWeirder and LeWeirder. And I'm trying to read into it. There's always a subtext with LeBron. There's always something going on because he is the drama king. There's always between the lines with LeBron, the caged, angry lion, because something else is going on here that I don't quite understand. And I found it very fascinating yesterday and ultimately very telling that our man Luke Walton, I think he's still the head coach of the Lakers. I'm not sure about that, but the last I read, he's still the head coach at the moment. He did a little media session after practice, and I'm going to read you just a couple of the little quotes that came out of this. He looked good today, said Luke Walton. He did everything we had on the schedule, and he looked good. He looked good 2 days ago in practice, too, said Luke Walton, and went on and on about how good LeBron looked. He was doing all the right movements, defensive and offensive movements. And he concluded his media session, and guess what? Member of the PR staff walked up to the media group and suddenly announced at the end of Luke's talking, LeBron is out for the Clippers game, which is obviously tonight.
Right.
He's out. So, again,
out.
It sounded
O-U-W-T, out.
It sounded like Luke Walton was opening the door wider and wider for LeBron to play tonight against the Clippers, which is obviously a quote-unquote home game, even though it's home at Staples for the Clippers. And the shock to me was that Luke was not in the loop. He had no idea what was going on until the announcement came down from LeBron in camp. Nope, not tomorrow night.
That's interesting.
Which is tonight. And now I'm left to wonder, does Luke have any idea what's going on here? How is the head coach not ahead of the media? The head coach had to hear about it as the media was told about it.
Well, here's the thing, Skip Bayless. Luke Walton right now is on a need-to-know basis, and right then he didn't need to know. Skip, it's like, you know, sometimes your job, they say you need to put in a 2 weeks or a 30-day notice if you're not going to return. No, when I don't show up for 3 or 4 days, you know I'm not coming back. So Luke Walton, when you don't see LeBron James out there on the court, you know he's not playing. We don't need to tell Luke Walton, Skip Bayless, you know what? I need you to stop this, Skip. LeBron James, you take everything.
I didn't start anything. I'm just asking questions.
Okay, well, let me try and help you understand or answer your questions. When he tweeted about being a caged, angry lion, you're talking about a guy that really hasn't missed a significant amount of time due to injury. He loves the game of basketball. He loves competing and playing the game of basketball. Now, all of a sudden, that's been taken away, be it 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or I believe he plays Tuesday, which will be exactly 6 weeks. That's been taken away from him. He wants to get out there. He's like, I've been caged up. I see all these guys playing. I hear you guys talking. I see what James Harden doing. I see what Paul George, Steph, KD, I see what everybody's doing. Y'all trying to forget about me, but don't worry about it. This caged, angry lion, the quiet before the storm, Skip, is coming. And you know when Cyclone James hits down,
what you know, Mr. Sharp, is that talk is cheap. Posts are cheap. Tweets are cheap. Except maybe that tweet of December 26th, the day after he popped his groin at Golden State. I got to bring it up again because I still don't understand it. Dodged a bullet, tweeted LeBron James after the MRI on his groin. So he got to see the 3D view of his groin, and apparently it didn't pop. It didn't tear. And it finished, that tweet did, with hashtag back in no time. Yeah. And now I'm wondering, back in sometime? Back in long time?
Skip, he said,
back in any time?
Skip, he said he dodged a bullet. That didn't mean he dodged all the bullets. Maybe a few of them grazed him.
They grazed him. Yeah, it's a flesh wound, just a flesh wound, as they say in the movies. But I'm also wondering about why your man LeBron James, and this is a big if here, a big question mark for me. Why hasn't he said one word to the media since the evening of December 25th when he spoke post-game at Golden State after the Lakers pulled off a big upset rout of the Golden State Warriors, who were basically in psychological shambles at that point. Not anymore, but that was the last time we heard from LeBron James. He loves to speak. He speaks every day after practice.
Not when he's not playing, he doesn't.
Oh, really? Oh.
No, we don't do talking when we're not playing.
Well, is he not the face of the franchise? Is he not LeBron James?
He is, Skip Bayless, but you know when you don't play, you don't talk. Because you are going to try to parse all of his words like you do all the time.
Well, I'm parsing all of his IG posts, so I don't know. That's all I got right now, right?
Skip, he's coming back. It's okay. The expectations were us. Like you said, he's been Iron Man. You've seen him have the very ankle injury that Lonzo Ball had.
I told you that.
Yeah. Yes.